Hello. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Good evening, and welcome. Welcome to the weekly live webinar of the Advanced Lounge community. You're welcome. It's Thursday and it's 8 p.m., and you already know this. It's time for the weekly live webinar of the Advanced Lounge community. Thank you for always being here. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm excited again to host you. You know, I'm always excited. Yes, every Thursday we are here, we are live, and you are also here and you are live. Thank you so much for being here. If you can see me, if you can hear me, let me see your comments in the comment section. Let me see your emojis in the comment section. Let me see your expectation. Let me see. Bring the heat. Let me see your comments in the comment section. Then let me know that you can hear me, that you can see me, and then you may want to let me know where you are, watching me or hearing me live from. I'm here this evening and I'm live. Welcome, welcome. We have something cooking, and this evening we're going to be exploring and unpacking the topic before us. You already know this. This is the weekly live webinar of the Advanced Lounge community, and I thank you so much for being here. I can see your comments. Yes, Oneness, I see you, idiot. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You're welcome. You expect to have a good time this evening. Yes, expect to have a good time. We always have a good time, but we are learning. We are just exploring everything about personal development. Right here is on our radar, and so we explore topics on our weekly live webinars. Like this, we explore topics, we explore issues that border on the subject matter of personal growth, self-improvement, personal development, because we want to know better so that we can do better. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, because whenever we are here and you are here, and this is the reason why we keep showing up, because you show up as well. Thank you very much. The Advanced Lounge is a community of people that are just learning and growing and becoming more valuable, so that they can bring that value as in form of a contribution into the spaces that they operate. The more valuable you are, the more contribution, or the better contribution you are able to bring into the spaces that you operate. And that is why it is expedient, it is imperative, it is important, it cannot be overemphasized that you invest in ensuring that you are becoming more valuable. That will require that you invest your time, you invest your resources, your money, you invest your energy in ensuring that you are becoming better, that you are becoming a better version of yourself. And that is how you are able to now flow into the spaces that you operate. So whether you are a parent, whether you work in an organization, as a member of the community, as a child of your parent, anywhere that you are that you find yourself, you are able to bring a better contribution into the spaces that you operate. And this is the reason why you will find that in a certain space, any two people operating in a particular space, and one person is more impactful than the other, it is the value, it is the function of the value. I know it was on one webinar on a Thursday like this that we explored the subject matter of whether we are being paid for our time or we are being paid for our value. Okay, no, it was not on a webinar, it was in the boot camp. That question came up: are you being paid in the organization where you work? Are you being paid for your time, or you are being paid for your value? Your employers would typically pay you for the value that you bring to the table. That is why we have different categories of staff, because of the perceived value that each person brings, and then they are paying them based on those categories. And that is why you must be improving on yourself. Don't rest. Don't settle in the status quo. Don't settle in your comfort zone. In fact, I detest the comfort zone, because I dwelt in the comfort zone for so long. I used to call myself, I was the chief, the queen of the comfort zone. And so in the Advanced Lounge, we are a community of people that understand that we don't want to get stuck in that status quo. We don't want to get stuck in that comfort zone, because yesterday's achievements are just that, they are for yesterday. And so we are reaching higher, we are going further, we are taking more grounds, we are going higher. And then for you to be able to do that, you must work on yourself, you must improve on yourself and become more valuable so that you're able to contribute better. And so that is why we are here, and that is why the Advanced Lounge brings you this webinar, so that we are able to learn, so that we are able to, just grab that knowledge and that we need, that we require, and then make sure that we are putting it to action so that we can get the results that we want on our journey. And I like to say, and I'll say it again this evening, the results that you want, that you envisage, that you envision, they are not only possible, they are actually predictable. The results that you desire, the results that you aspire for, they are not only possible, they are actually predictable. But you do need to put in the work. You do need to put in the work. And I congratulate you for being here this evening, because this is one of the things that you need to pay attention to if you want to be growing, if you want to be moving steadily, from one level to the other. You must pay attention to learning, and not just learning generally. You must pay attention to learning the things that will impact your person and help you to grow, to become more successful as a person. There is personal success, and that personal success now flows into every aspect of your life, every aspect of your life that you operate in. And so that is why the Advanced Lounge is bringing you these weekly live webinars, so that we can learn, so that we can share, and so that we know better, and then we are able to do better. My name is Tracy Akbera. I'm the founder and the anchor of the Advanced Lounge community. And my job is very simple. I will show you the possibilities that exist when you are a person, when you succeed as a person. I will show you that there are possibilities that exist, and I will show you how you can get, into those possibilities. And it's possible. It's possible for you to move from point A to point B, to keep growing, to keep getting better, and to become a personal success. And it's against that backdrop of personal success that you are able to move and take that success and be able to contribute effectively into the spaces that you operate. So I welcome you to this evening's webinar. And today we are going to be talking about competing with yourself. Competing with yourself, that as a key to continuous personal growth, is very, very, very key. Competing with yourself. You are not in competition with anybody. You are not in competition with your neighbor, with your sister, with your friend. No, the competition should be with yourself, because this is a key, this is an integral aspect, this is an important aspect to continuous personal growth. By the time you begin to compare and to compete with another person, to benchmark yourself against another person, or to pitch yourself in a competition with another person, then you have already begun to make a fundamental error. The competition should be with yourself. This is the key to you continuously growing as a person. And this is what we are going to be unpacking and exploring tonight. Please stay with me. I welcome you again. Thank you so much. I see you. Please drop your comments. I want to see your comments. I want to also have an engaging session this evening. And you are going to be glad that you are here live. You're going to catch the fire live as you are here. So thank you so much. I'm excited this evening to really share with you on this topic. And we'll just see how just these simple truths, when we apply them to our life, then you just begin to see like magic. You begin to see yourself transforming. Your mindset has changed, and you are able to just enter into spaces that you didn't think about before. Thank you so much for being here. So the first, thank you. I see you guys. I see you, everybody, on our YouTube channel. If you are here, you can watch. You can hear me. Please subscribe. Please share. Please like, and please share this session, so that other people, your friends, your family, everybody around you, can catch us live. Can watch us here and gain some of these things that we are talking about. The first thing we're going to be talking about in competing with ourselves is the concept of self-competition. Self-competition is about setting personal standards and then you striving to achieve them. So notice the word personal. Nobody is coming to say these things for you. I always say that nobody is coming to save you. Let me write in the comment section. First of all, you need to enter into that place that you take responsibility. Tell yourself that I'm in control. Nobody is coming to save me. See, if I don't get up and begin to do things differently, then I'm going to remain in one spot. I'm going to keep wallowing and remaining in one spot. And that is what you don't want to be there. So I tell yourself that nobody is coming to save me. Let me write in the comment section. Nobody is coming to save me. Nobody is coming to save you. And this is the truth. Nobody, your parent, your mother, your father, your elder brother, elder sister, nobody is coming to save you. See, if you're going to achieve different results, if you're going to see anything different in your life, you see something that you don't like and you want it differently, then you are going to have to get up and do the work. And that is why we are saying that in self-competition, it's about you setting the standards. You set personal standards, and then you yourself, you strive, you to continue to meet those standards and then to exceed them. But the work, you are going to have to do the work. I am going to have to do the work. You are going to have to do the work, because remember, personal development is about you. Personal growth is about you, it's about the person. And I like to say that you are the most important piece of your journey, of your life. If you are going to see your life as like a chessboard with chess pieces, and all those pieces are like the moving parts of your life, if the queen, and I think it's the queen is the most important chess piece, that is you. You are the most important piece on of your life, on that board that represents your life. You are the most important piece. So you must begin to pay the requisite attention to the person that is you. It is when you pay attention to that person, there is no how you are going to see the impact on every aspect of your life. And that is why I say that personal success precedes success in any other aspect of your life. That is why you must begin to pay attention. But the thing that we find is that many people relegate themselves to the background. So no, for you to get the results that you desire, that you aspire for, you need to pay attention to yourself. And this will mean that you are setting personal standards, and then you are striving. See, it's not going to be a walk in the park. It's not going to be a walk in the park. So disabuse your mind completely. There's a new set of boot campers in the boot camp right now. We just started on Monday, and I sent them a message. I told them, see, it's going to be difficult. It's because maybe for 30 years, for 35 years, for 40 years, for 45 years, you have been doing life in a particular way. And all of a sudden, you're trying to introduce something. There's going to be pushback. Yourself, you are going to want to get in the way of yourself, but you must determine that you are in control, and indeed you are in charge. You must determine that, hey, Tracy, I call the shots here. And then you determine that this is how it's going to be going forward. And I'm telling you, by the time you do that, 2, 3, 4, 5 days, you find out that you are already developing the muscle that helps you to push through the resistance. But will there be resistance? Yes. Will it be easy? No. Can you do it? 100%. You can do it, but you just need to keep pushing. And that is why we said there that you will set those standards, and then you will strive to exceed them. You will strive to achieve them, because there is work, and then you need to know that you must do the work. Unfortunately, no matter how much I love you, I can't do the work for you. I can't do the work for you. So you need to understand that, take that responsibility, and begin to push. It also is self-competition also involves us assessing our own progress and seeking ways to improve continuously. So you are going to not only set those standards and try to achieve them, to exceed them, you are going to sit down and assess, okay, how is it going? You're going to do that review. You are going to do that review session with yourself, by yourself. I like to say that you will call yourself into a meeting. I call Tracy and Tracy Nigeria Enterprises. It's a one-man squad. She's the MD, she's the CFO, she's the COO, she's the board of directors, secretary, everything. You call yourself to a meeting, and you begin to assess what you are doing, and then you are now trying to review and refine, and then be able to take better steps going forward. But that in making yourself your own competition, this is what you have to do. Set those standards, strive to exceed them, and then monitor your progress and seek ways to continuously improve. Continuous improvement is a must. That is the way that you grow. Because even if you are just taking half an inch every day, you are continuously and consistently doing that. At the end of a month, you must see progress. because you are making consistent movement. So it's very, very important that you are improving continuously. And the only way to improve is to be able to sit down and assess, to review, and know what you are doing, know what you're not doing, but then you are able to tweak it, and then you are able to move forward. And unlike external competition, self-competition is focused on yourself. You set the personal benchmark, you look at your growth trajectory, you are focused on yourself. Forget what every other person is doing, they will be doing. If every other person is wise, they will also focus on themselves. You are your own competition. Help me write it in the comment section. I, Tracy, write your name. I am my own competition. I will only strive to outdo my own self, to outbest my past performances, and then do better, improve going forward. Thank you, Idiot. I see you. I see you, Oneness. I see you, everybody. Thank you so much for your comment. You must strive, focus on your own benchmarks that you have set. Those personal standards, they are the issue. Those personal standards, that is where your eyes should be on. Your eyes should be on the ball. The ball is the personal standards you set. So it doesn't matter. I can decide that I want to do 10,000 steps today. It doesn't matter if my daughter self is doing 20,000 steps a day. But I've set a benchmark for myself that, okay, Tracy, 10,000 steps as your physical health goal a day. And I will be doing my 10,000. Then I say, okay, 10,000, Tracy, it's like you have conquered 10,000. Can you take this a step further? Okay, let's do 10,500. I'm doing self-improvement. I'm looking at my personal benchmark, at my own personal standard that I have set for myself, and I'm improving them. This is the way to go for you to have continuous personal growth. Thank you, Idiot. I see you, Esther. Esther says I'm my own competition. Absolutely, you are your own competition. So set those standards, set those goals. Keep your eye on the ball. Don't get distracted. Let me tell you, there are too many distractions all around us. Don't add it by your own self. Don't create a distraction for your own self. Let your eyes be focused on the goal. This is very, very key. And this is how you are able to continuously improve on your journey of personal growth. And this is what we seek, to continuously improve, to keep getting better and better. Like my personal mantra, day by day, in every way, I keep getting better and better. That's my personal mantra. I love that mantra because it just captures what I have in my mind for myself, that every day I must get better. Every day I must learn something new. In fact, today my daughter came into my room and she was like, Mom, are you reading 2 books at the same time? I say yes. So I'm reading one book, but I just saw this one. It was catchy, and I said, oh, reading, and I started reading it, and that's how I learn. I ensure that I'm learning something. Nobody sent me message. Hey, nobody sent me this message. You are the one that will send yourself on this message. And why? Because you want to be a better version of yourself. It's only this better version of yourself that will achieve the things that you want to achieve. I think somebody said, and I like it, that the thing that you are looking for is actually looking for you, but not just this version of you. Did you hear me? The thing you are looking for is also looking for you, just not this version of yourself. That is why you have to commit to improving yourself, to your self-improvement, to personal development. This is very, very key. So why are you your own competition? Why is it that you are your own why can't we benchmark ourselves against another person? I have 4 sisters, blood sisters. Why can't I benchmark myself against them? Why can't I benchmark myself against I have very good friends that were very close. Why can't I benchmark myself against my friends? No, because everybody's journey is unique. Help me write it in the comment section. In fact, hey God, I have so much to share. I'm just trying to control myself so that it comes out. You are able to take what you need to take out from this class. Everybody's journey is unique. That is why you cannot benchmark yourself against another person, no matter, even if you are twins. You have different journeys. Your paths are different. Your journey is different. That is why you cannot benchmark yourself. That is why you cannot compare even yourself, because it's only when you compare yourself to yourself that you have the accurate measure of progress. So if, for instance, I was doing 6,000 steps as my personal as my physical physical health goal. And by the way, personal development is not one thing. Personal development is not reading book. Personal development, because you are a multi-dimensional person. You are a multi-dimensional person. Personal development involves so many aspects of your life. It involves your physical health. It involves your mental transformation. It involves your spiritual growth. It involves your relationships. It involves your work, your professional development, your hobbies. It involves everything. That is why it's not a touch and go thing. You have to have a plan. And that, but it is only when you compare yourself to yourself that you are able to understand how much progress you are making on this journey. So compare yourself to yourself. Don't resist the urge. What did I say? Please resist the urge to compare yourself to the next person, because everybody's journey is different. Thank you, Grace. I see you. Everybody's journey is different. Everybody's journey is unique. There is no higher. In fact, I think it was Oneness that wrote that there is no has a higher potential than another person. We can have it different. Nobody has it higher. What you need to do is to now pay attention to that which you have and hone it and develop it and fine-tune it until you become you become excellent. And as I say, we are not pursuing perfection, no. All that we are pursuing is that we are getting better and better every day. So your journey is unique to you. Your journey is unique to you. But let me tell you, I believe it. See, with the whole of my being, that there is greatness inside of you. There is potential hidden inside of you. There is potential hidden inside of you. And what you need to do is to be able to get to work so that you can bring that potential out, so that you can begin to use that which is inside of you to begin to affect the world around you. And some of the things that we are sharing are these are the ways that you are able to bring that potential out. Because as I say, when the potential is inside of you, it cannot be recognized, it cannot be celebrated, it cannot be rewarded. So you need to add something to the potential inside of you before we can begin to see it, to recognize it, to appreciate it, and even to reward it. And so you are going to make sure that you are competing with yourself. So every day Tracy must be better than the Tracy of yesterday. It's the same Tracy. Tracy of yesterday and Tracy of today, I must be better than the one of yesterday. I must be better than the one of last month. I must be better than the one of last quarter. I must keep on trying to improve on myself. External comparisons can just lead to unnecessary stress and demotivation. Forget them. External comparison will lead you to stress. Don't worry. The person is doing 20,000 steps a day. Is fine. That is their journey. It's fine. They are doing good. Focus on you. The person can read 10 books in 1 month. That is all great, all fine and dandy. It's fine. Focus on you. Make sure that if you could read half a book last month, that you can read 3/4 of that book this month, that you can read one. Just keep on focus on you, because when you are focused on what other people are doing, it's an unnecessary distraction. It will lead you to be stressed, and it will be even demotivate you. Many times when we are competing, do you know that the funny thing that many times that we are in competition with people that they are not even aware that we are in competition with them. They are not even aware that we're in competition with them. But you end up just stressing yourself. You just end up just being tired. You just be almost demotivated. You don't want to continue again. And that person, true, the person doesn't even know that the person has that effect on you. So you do yourself a disfavor when you are focusing on what other people are doing. So focus on yourself. Your personal growth is more sustainable and more meaningful when you base it on self-competition. So you are able to make more sustainable growth because you can see yourself. So you are making that movement, even if it's half an inch. You will tell yourself, you are doing well. And I like, and this is one very key aspect of personal development: self-compassion. Be kind to yourself. Well done, Tracy. You are doing well. You did half an inch better than yesterday. Tomorrow you will do better, and then you are able to move on, excuse me. So personal growth is more sustainable and more meaningful when it is based on self-competition. Are you still there? Can you hear me? Let me see your comments in the comment section. I see you, everybody. Thank you so much, for being here. We are looking at competing with ourselves as the key to continuous personal growth. So the competition is not outside though. The competition is ourselves. The competition is ourselves. And what are the benefits of self-competition? When you are competing with yourself, what it does is that it gives you this self-awareness that allows you to be targeted in your approach. When you reckon that you are your own competition, it helps you to be able to be targeted in whatever you are doing in your personal development journey. We have a seller store. On the seller store, there is a guide. There is a guide. It's called the Personal Development Plan Guide. It helps you to have an end-to-end an end-to-end plan for your personal development. It has worksheets and all that to help you. I think that would be very good for you to be able to have this targeted personal development. You are able to look at it end to end and know what you should be doing per time. We'll drop the link to the seller store in the comments. Please do well to just click and explore and see the resources that we have that you can, that will help you on this your journey. Self-awareness is key. You will see a guide and you will see another workbook on the seller store. It's called the self-discovery workbook. It has 100 questions, exercises, journal prompt that will help you to know yourself. Many times we even get it wrong when we don't even know who we are. We don't even know what we are capable of. We don't know what you can do, what you cannot do. You don't know your strengths, your weaknesses. You don't know the opportunities and threats that are available to you. So that would be a good place to start. So check out the seller store and see the resources that you can get to help you on your journey. But self-awareness is the first step because it allows you to have a targeted plan for your personal development. And then when you are setting personal milestones, it helps you, as I said, to boost your accomplishment and to help you have this sense of accomplishment that you have been able to accomplish something, even if it's half an inch, because your benchmark is not somebody else. It's yourself. You are benchmarking yourself against yourself. So you are able to create this sense of accomplishment when you're able to even move, no matter how small. You are able to improve on your past performances, then you are able to, you feel this sense of accomplishment, and then you feel motivated. Remember, this is in contrast to when you are looking at somebody else, you feel stressed and you feel demotivated. But when you bring that focus back to yourself, then you create a sense of accomplishment, and then it boosts your motivation, to be able to do more, to be able to press on, which is very, very key. I think I put up a post that said that, staying motivated on your journey of personal growth can sometimes be very daunting. Sometimes you just feel demotivated and all that. So staying motivated on your journey is very key, because it is only when you stay motivated that you are able to have the mileage, make the traction that you need to on your journey. So you must do everything to make sure that you are helping yourself to stay motivated. In the post I put up, one very key thing to staying motivated on your journey of personal growth is actually understanding your why, finding your why, aka finding your purpose or your vision. What is the overarching vision for your life? If you were to ask yourself, and you should ask yourself, why are you here? It's a very, very important question. And many of us feel uncomfortable asking that question. But it is very key that you ask yourself that question and you're able to figure it out, because having a vision for your life, when I say vision, I mean having something in mind that, okay, where is this life headed? What am I doing? Where am I going? It will help you to be able to know what to do and what not to do, because it's not everything that is good that is right for you. Help me write in the comment section. It's not everything that is good that is right for you. It may be good, but is it right for you? Is it right for your journey where you are going? So you need to sit down. If you're able to figure out why you are here, what is the overarching goal for your life, this your one life, what is it pursuing? You are able to now determine what you should do. What I'm telling you, it will discipline you. It will allow you to know even the things that you watch, what you don't watch, the things that you listen to, what you don't listen to, the thing, even the things that you wear. It will determine, because it's not every, some people are going to a place where they need to wear overalls because they need to have protective gear. Some people are going to a place where they can, dress anyhow that they want to. So you need to understand, on this my journey, where am I actually going? Very, very, very key. Very, very, very key. So you need that. These are some of the things that you need to be able to sit down and understand, so that you are able to, have that sense of accomplishment. Because it's only when you know where you are going that you are able to determine, okay, what you are doing per time, and then you are able to build that motivation, and you are able to have that sense of accomplishment when you are able to cover the grounds that you need to cover per time. So that is very, very key. You need to get you need to get to a place where you have all those things sorted out. Very, very important. Another thing is that you will overcome personal challenges, because on your journey, when you are competing with yourself, because you are able to build resilience, and you are able to stay adaptable, because you are competing with yourself. Remember, don't take your eyes off what we are discussing. We are discussing competing with yourself, how it is key to your journey of continuous personal growth. So you are able to overcome challenges, and you're able to build that resilience and adaptability when you find yourself in competition with yourself. And on your journey competing with yourself, the thing that you are pursuing is that you are pursuing personal success. What are you pursuing when you are competing? Everybody competes for a prize. When people are when Usain Bolt is in a race, or when they are Federer are playing tennis, this thing, or they are playing golf, or they are playing Ronaldo and Messi and whatever, what they are after a prize. So you, in your competition with yourself, what are you after? You are after personal success. You are after personal success. And this personal success is what is against the backdrop of personal success that is going to overflow into other aspects of your life. A strong personal foundation, that is a strong foundation of personal success, supports both your professional and your personal success, and your personal goals, and your relationship, and everything concerning you. So it is very important that you have this understanding that, what am I pursuing? So it's not that you're just there boxing the air. You're just saying, oh, you don't even know where you are going. No, 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 no. You have this thing is targeted. We have a target in mind. The target is that you are becoming a better version of yourself, so that you can have that personal success. You are succeeding personally as an individual, and that success will flow. It serves as a strong foundation that you can build your personal and your relationships and your professional success upon. And as I said before, personal success is not but your personal development, and your personal growth is not just about one thing. It's not that, oh, you just wake up, you are reading book from morning till night. No, 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 no. It means that you have to pay attention to every aspect of your life. So I remember I said your spiritual growth, your physical health, your mental growth, mental transformation, your relationships, your work, your hobbies. You are going to pay attention to everything, because, and it's when you succeed as a person, right in the center of all these things is the person, is you. And that is why you need to pay attention to that person. And inside that person, it's kind of a complex thing. Inside that person are all these different dimensions, but also required to be able to affect the different aspects of that person's life. And so what we are pursuing when we are in this self competition, this competition that we are competing with ourselves, what we are actually pursuing is that we are pursuing personal success. And personal success is going to affect every aspect of our life, and it's very, very key. It's very, very key. I was having a conversation. I think it was at the Let's Upgrade workshop, and we had a business coach, come take us on that. This, and I was like, many people don't understand when you talk about being successful as a person. Many people cannot relate. They're like, no, I don't need this. I don't need this. These motivational speakers, and I was like, how do you relate personal success to business, for instance? How does personal success, correlate to owning a successful business? And he gave an example that just captured it so well for me. He said that, take for instance time management, which is an aspect of managing. Time management is actually life management. Time management is life management. So when you are managing your time well, you're actually managing your life well, because time is equal to life. That's why you will say, oh, I was 39 years old last year, and then because time has passed, I'm now 40 years old. So time management is life management. And he said that many times people are unable to manage their time well because they have not developed that as a person. And so maybe somebody owns a shop, is supposed to come and open a shop at 8 o'clock, and the person cannot manage his time well, and he appears at the shop maybe at 11 o'clock. Meanwhile, many people have come and ask, oh, I want to buy this, I want to buy this, and the person has missed out. Why? Because the person was not able to manage their time well, which is an integral aspect of personal development, because you manage your time well so that it not impacts your business. So when we are talking about personal success, don't say, oh, they're not talking to me, I don't need. No. When you are able to bring yourself to the point where you are achieving that personal success, or you are in that process, then you will see it directly impacting on different aspects of your life. So if you're a business person, for instance, and you're supposed to open your shop at 8, and you don't, because you couldn't manage your time well, and you didn't appear there till 11, and imagine that you missed sales from 8 to 11, it has affected your business. But that was a personal choice, not going to the shop early. The goods are there, the business is so good, the location is good, but your personal choices have now affected your business, and you have lost sales for 3 hours. And so I want you to understand that your personal success is integral, is important to every aspect of your life. So personal success will touch on everything. That is why I say that you are the most important piece. When you are able to get some things about yourself correctly, you're able to invest in your personal success, then you will see the results in every other aspect, because it is the value that you have that you will bring it into those spaces that you operate. Achieving personal goals enhances your overall life satisfaction, and you feel fulfilled. This is part of the personal success, and this is why we are in competition with ourselves. And this is why it's important that we are benchmarking ourselves against ourselves. So benchmarking yourself against yourself can be in everything. And as I've said, you are a human being, you are one person, but you have different aspects of your life. So benchmarking yourself is not just about one thing. So you will benchmark yourself in your physical health, benchmark yourself. In your spiritual growth, benchmark yourself. In your mental transformation, you benchmark yourself. In your relationships, you benchmark yourself. In your work and your hobbies, you benchmark yourself. You have to create those benchmarks. It sounds like a lot of work, but you are doing it for yourself. Remember, I said on this, nobody sent you this message. You will send yourself this message, and you will go on this message happily, because what awaits you is that a better version of yourself awaits you. A person that is so strong in character, that has built a strong foundation of personal success, that upon which you cannot build anything. That is what awaits you. So it's very, very important that you are setting these personal benchmarks for yourself in everything that you are doing. And so in the boot camp, the Be More Accountability Boot Camp, which is a 12-week program of the advanced launch that we run, I mentioned that the 2024 cohort 2 just started on Monday. And in the boot camp, we have daily tasks, and what we are trying to do is to make sure that every aspect of the individual is being developed. Every aspect of the boot camp, every aspect of the individual is being touched. I remember one of the boot campers, we gave a task yesterday, and she said that just to do a few minutes exercise in the room. I said that this is the first time in a long time that she's doing that. The idea is to now build a powerful routine. You are able to build this powerful routine, that on top of your routine, you are able to build, so you are able to build and edify, and it will not go, you will have no fear that one day everything will just come crashing down, because you have invested time, you have invested yourself in building that strong foundation that you can build anything on top of it. So you have to benchmark yourself. Yes, thank you, Madam Glory. I see you. Thank you so much. Welcome to the webinar. So you have to be able to benchmark yourself in skill development, benchmark yourself in your habits, benchmark yourself in achievement, benchmark everything. The aim is that you are becoming better and better. The aim is that you are investing in yourself and you are becoming better and better every day. You are in competition with yourself. You are in competition with yourself. Hi, Sandra. Happy to see you here too. Welcome to the webinar. You are in competition with yourself. The competition is not with somebody else. You are striving to be a better version of yourself on the daily. Forget what any other person is doing. They can be doing everything. It's good, it's perfect, but you pay attention to yourself and pay attention to your journey. So you need to, apart from having those benchmarks, I mentioned before that you must be regularly reviewing and adjusting. Reviewing, reflecting, reviewing, adjusting is a very key aspect of your personal growth. It's not that this journey will not be going forward. Oh, you need to wait, look back a little bit. What am I doing? And then you are able to review. You are able to sit down, reflect, review, and then refine. Reflect, review, and refine, because you have set these benchmarks. You need to know, okay, let's say I woke up today and I say, oh, because I heard Coach Tracy talk today about physical health, oh, from tomorrow I'm going to start doing 10,000 steps a day. But you haven't been doing this thing. You can't wake up and say 10,000. Okay, so you try day one. No, 10,000 did not work. I was able to do 3,000. Day two, I was able to do 4,000. You will now know that, okay, maybe you have set an unrealistic goal. You are able to now sit down. You will review. You will reflect. Okay, what have you done? You will now review. You will reflect, you will review, and then you will refine, and then you will now choose. You are able to fine tune and then set a more realistic goal going forward. But this is very, very important in benchmarking yourself against yourself. You don't want to do it in such a way that you are demotivated and you feel uninspired, to go forward. You want to be able to adjust those benchmarks so that what you want to be doing, that you want to be growing continuously. What you want to do is that you must be growing continuously. Hi, Sharon, I see you. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you. You want to be reviewing and reflecting and reviewing and adjusting those benchmarks to ensure that you are growing continuously. You can hear me talking about growth. You must be growing. You must be making progress. We are after progress, not perfection. Progress, not perfection. There is no perfection anywhere. We are not pursuing perfection. We are pursuing progress. We are pursuing growth. We are pursuing forward movement, advancing, moving forward. We are not pursuing perfection. If you wait until everything is perfect, you will never move. So we are pursuing excellence. We are pursuing progress. We are pursuing growth. So we must be continuously growing. Another thing that we must be able to track our progress so that we're able to provide tangible evidence of improvement and then areas for further development. Remember, what we're talking about is how to effectively benchmark yourself against yourself. So it's not just, you're not just leaving things to chance. You must be able to say, so like in the case of taking the steps, you are able to have tangible evidence. You're able to track progress. So last month I read one book. I read half the book. This month I want to read the full book. That is a tangible, you're able to track your progress. So you must be able to set your benchmark such a way that you're able to track your progress. You can't just say, I want to lose weight. How will you be able to track that? I want to lose weight. It's not a goal. It's not a way of benchmarking. So you must be able to do it in such a way that you are able to track your progress. So I want to lose 10 kg in July. Okay, that's a goal that can be tracked. That's a goal that can be tracked. So I'm able to say that, okay, after 1 week, okay, how much have I lost? I'm able to track it, and I'm able to see that, okay, I can do better, and I'm able to find areas for further improvement. Thank you, Sandra. Sandra says we are not after progress. We are after progress, not perfection. We are pursuing, not perfection. Well said. So on this our journey, we must be continuously improving. Thank you so much for still being here. We are about to round up. We're about to round up now. So there are strategies. What are the strategies that we will use for continuous growth and continuous improvement? Remember, we are competing with ourselves, but the aim is that we want to be continuously growing so that we have this personal success, which is the prize, which is what we are going after. We want personal success, but we are competing with ourselves so that we can have that continuous growth that will give us personal success. Does that make sense? We are competing with ourselves so that we can have continuous growth and achieve personal success. Make sense? Makes sense. Yes, 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 it does. Thank you so much for being. So, what are the strategies that you want to use to have this continuous improvement? Because that's the goal. Remember, we are not pursuing perfection, we are pursuing progress, and progress means improving continuously. Improving continuously. That's why I say that personal development is not a touch and go thing. That's there are no tips and hacks. You have to do the work. I put up a post. I said that is you have to follow there's a process, and you have to go through the process. I'm sorry. That is why when we don't want to follow the process, we cut things short, and then we are cut short because it will not hold. It will not stay. You need to follow the process to build something that is tangible, something that is durable. And so, what are the strategies I want to employ for continuous improvement? First of all, you want to be able to set clear and achievable goals for your personal growth, which is what I said. You want to set goals that you can track. Don't set ambiguous. Don't say, I want to lose weight. I want to be rich. What does that mean? I want to be rich. What does that mean? You must set goals that you can track. You must set goals that you can be able to say whether you are meeting it, whether you are improving or you are not. So don't set ambiguous goals. There's a whole way. Please get the guide on a personal development plan. It's about the end-to-end process of personal development, how to set goals, where to start from, and where you end. So please get to on the seller store and get that guide to help you. Then we have to develop a consistent routine for self-reflection and evaluation. I tell the boot campers, I tell my boot campers that you have to be able to, even on a day, when you are reviewing, and you can actually review every day, it won't take you the whole day. You can sit down and when you are doing your journaling, you say, okay, what did I do? Yesterday, how was yesterday? How was today? You are able to benchmark yesterday against today. At the end of a week, you're able to benchmark this week against last week. At the end of the month, you're able to benchmark this month against last month. And you are able to have that consistent routine where you are reflecting and you are evaluating. This is very key, because many times we don't stop. Hey, we are overstimulated. We are here, we are there, we are everywhere doing things. Many people don't stop until they sleep. But you have to be mindful to create times where you just sit down, even if it's 10 minutes. Sit with yourself, by yourself, and reflect. You will learn a lot from your own self, from your experiences. So find time, create and develop a consistent routine where you are self-reflecting and you are evaluating. You're able to fine-tune a lot of things. You're able to remove nonsense things that are not serving any purpose. You're able to declutter your own life, declutter your processes, some people, and you're able to bring in some things that will help. And I tell everybody, I had to sit down and do a self-exam. I was wasting a lot of time. The time that I've wasted, hey, if you see me, I'm like something is pursuing me, because I've wasted so much time. And it came as a result of self-examination, of reflecting. What do you use your time for? We developed a whole on the seller store. I don't think we have added it, but we'll add it. We developed a whole comprehensive time audit guide, because many people are wasting so much time. You need to understand, what are you using your time for? Have you ever been able to audit 24 hours of your time? What do you use your time for? You will find a lot of wastages. But when you are able to review, you are able to reflect, you are able to evaluate, you will see that there is so much time that is being wasted, and you are able to plug those gaps so that you can use your time for more productive things. The time I used to watch Netflix, I used to write book. I sat down and wrote book. I'm writing another one. Yes, now you are in control of your time. You determine if you want to use your time for things that are worthless. Then you are wasting time. You can still decide by yourself that, okay, this time is my time. I will use it for things that I will create things that I will use my time to create things that are impactful. I will use my time in such a way that I'm able to get tangible results from that same time. All this mindless scrolling on social media, we sit down and scroll for 2 hours. Sit down and use that time. Do something useful with it. There are so many things that you can do. Find a way. Learn something new. I think it's in the boot camp. Is it in the boot camp today? The task of the day is no. It's not in the boot camp. It's on the advanced launch community. The task of the day for the 1 week of small positive changes challenge is to learn something new. You know that you can learn something new every day. give yourself to doing productive things, and you will see that your life itself will become more productive. So, but you must be able to develop a consistent routine for self-reflection and for self-evaluation. Then embrace lifelong learning. Thank you for being here. You are learning. This is a knowledge sharing session. We are learning here, but you must be able to embrace lifelong. Many people don't want to learn, and they've told us that they'll shelf life for information. For shelf life, that is how long it will remain valid for. It's no more than 2.5 years. So if you learn something in 2022, just 2022 here, is already becoming extinct. Oh, not talk about some of us that graduated from university almost 20 years ago. No, you have not done any other thing. Or you did MBA 10 years ago. They say the shelf life is now 2.5 years. So go and update yourself. Learn new things. Get into courses. Get into spaces that you will learn. Thank you that you are here. You are learning something this evening. But do go a step further. Do get into spaces that you will learn, that are structured, that you will learn. And it's not about certificate. Learn things that will impact your life, that will impact your life. You will see the impact in your life. And then you have to adopt a growth mindset and be able to view challenges as opportunities, not that challenges will cripple you and make you to just stop. So embrace challenges, learn from criticism, and celebrate your effort. These are very, very important strategies for continuous improvement. Thank you so much for being here. Well, so next we're going to be addressing internal obstacles of self-doubt and fear. Self-doubt and fear, they are things that immobilize people. People are not unable to move forward because of fear and self-doubt. But you must be able to identify and challenge negative self-talk. There are some of us that have voices in our heads are telling us what we can do and what we cannot do. Please, you are in control. Can you hear me? Write it in the comment section. I am in control. This life that God has given me, I'm in control. Do you know you can choose what to eat and what not to eat? You can choose what to wear and what not to wear. You can choose what to do, where to find yourself. You are in control. Nothing is controlling you. You are the one in control. Can you hear me? Write it in the comment section. Thank you, oneness. You are in control. You are in control. So identify and challenge every negative self-talk. They understand, yes, idiot, I see you. You are in control. Understand the root causes of every form of fear and develop coping strategies. Then build confidence, positive affirmations, and have supportive network. These things are very, very key. And that is why I tell people that these things can be like they are so much, but find yourself in a system that helps you. That's why we develop the Be More Accountability whole system, with a structure, with support that will help you to put all these things together in perspective without being overwhelmed. You are in a structure where that helps you to be making daily consistent forward movement. You cannot be in the boot camp and be in one place. I'm sorry, you cannot. So we've developed that system of accountability that helps you, to make that the progress in a structured environment with the support that you need, that you need to make sure that you are making that daily progress. So you want to get into the boot camp. The 2024 cohort 2 just started, but we'll soon open the wait list for the 2024 cohort 3. That will start on September the 20th. So September the 30th. So please get into the system. It's a system that provides you with the support, helps you to stay motivated, because you are not alone. You find out that you are in a community of people that are pursuing the same things, that want the same things. So you want to get into that kind of system that will help you to stay accountable, to make sure that you are making progress, that you are seeing the traction and the mileage on your journey. And so the Be More Accountability Bootcamp offers you that structured support and helps you to sustain your personal growth for 12 weeks. You are paying attention. You keep on hitting. For 12 weeks, you are not letting up. You keep on hitting. Definitely, you will have the results that you need. Thank you so much for being here as we discussed on competing with yourself and how it is key to your personal growth, and how it is from that personal growth that you are able to have the success that you need. So thank you so much for being here. In fact, I've had such a good time. I'm sure you can tell I had this a good time this evening, sharing with you on this topic. It's something that resonates with me personally. Sometimes it may be a little bit difficult because there are people around you. You can see what people are doing, and sometimes there is this urge, there is this attraction to just take your eyes off and look at people, but resist the urge. Tell yourself, if you need to be saying it out loud. Sometimes I talk to myself. I say, Tracy, talk to yourself, or look yourself in the mirror and speak to yourself. You are in control. You are on a journey of yourself, but you are in your journey by yourself, and you are in competition just with yourself. Compare yourself with yourself. Compare your accomplishments with the past accomplishment, and find ways of getting better and better and better. Thank you so much for joining me this evening. This has been the weekly live webinar of the Advanced Lounge community. The Advanced Lounge is a community of people that are learning and growing, and just becoming better and more valuable, to be able to bring that value into the spaces that they operate. Thank you so much. My name is Tracy Akbera. I'm the founder and the anchor of the Advanced Lounge community, where we just share everything about personal development is on our radar. Everything about personal development is on our radar, because we realize that for us to see the changes that we need to that we want to see in our communities, in our workplaces, in our families, in everywhere around us, we need to begin to pay attention to the people that make up these systems that we operate in. Can you imagine that in Nigeria, for instance, that is a country of over 200 million people, that everybody was paying attention, deliberate and intentional attention, to their personal growth? You can imagine what the sum total of the impact that the sum total of that we have on our nation. So we are paying attention to the person, we are developing the person, we are becoming better and better, one person at a time. But surely, as we keep moving, we'll keep getting more people on this journey, so that we can all become much better, and bring that value into the spaces that we operate. My name is Tracy, and I'm the anchor and the founder of the Advanced Lounge. My job is to help you to see the possibilities that exist for you as a person, and that you can succeed as a person personally. You can have personal success, and how that personal success will play in the spaces that you operate. My job is to help you see the possibilities that exist, and to show you how to get to those possibilities that exist. But I tell you that the results that you desire, they are not only possible, they are actually predictable, but you do need to do the work. Thank you so much for being here. I hope that this session has made sense to you, but much more than that, that you will take the information, you take the knowledge that you have gleaned from this session, and that you will apply it into your life, to be able to have the results that you desire. Remember that it's only in the doing that we will get the results that we desire. It's only when we do. So you have to do, you have to act, to be able to get the results that you want. So thank you so much for being here. If you're not a member of the Advanced Lounge and you can hear me, please join. The links to the community will be dropped. Please join the Advanced Lounge, and then you can also get into the wait list for the next cohort of the bootcamp. Thank you very much. I'll see you in the Advanced Lounge, and I'll see you next week at next week Thursday at 8 p.m. for the Advanced Lounge weekly live webinar next week. Thank you so much. Have a good night. Bye.